I really want more.
You are still munching.
Oh my God! You see it? Y'all played me for not eating my corn. Y'all got that little bite left. But go ahead. You ready, Jack? Because we don't got to. I can't even eat my corn just yet.
Oh God.
3, 2.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's up?
This is Velly.
And it's Ashhole here.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Dreams, Small Pockets. Yay! This episode we're going to focus on ourselves a little bit. Ourselves, yourselves, in that sense.
Everybody. Just like a actual getting to know the mental hygiene.
Yes.
Getting to know like what it is to be in a, like, you know, an aspect of getting your mind right, getting yourself in tune, equilibrium, all that stuff.
So recently, and I this topic is kind of coming from more so a personal place. Recently, I just had a talk with myself, and for a while, I just realized I didn't know what was wrong. I just, you know, you just don't feel full, you don't feel complete.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I need to just cleanse my spirit in a sense. Like I am my own problem, and that's just the best way to put it, you know. And I think beyond business, just in life, you need to know when you're the one holding yourself back.
Right.
And it was a very hard thing to do, to look at myself and be like, I am the reason why I'm not thriving at a rate I can be. You know, I can't blame guys, I can't blame friends, I can't blame people who hate me or want to see me fail. No, it's me. I was the problem. Right. I was stepping on my own neck. And a lot of the times we don't realize that we're causing a lot of the issues in our life, you know, and it spills into our businesses. It spills into our personal life. It spills into every aspect of your life. And so I really want to get into today what we can do to, one, take care of ourselves, take care of our mental hygiene, and just really, what do you do after you admit that you're the problem? You know?
Yeah, no, for a fact. I like what you said about it just spilling into everything. Because when you are your biggest enemy, you don't even realize it. Unless you take that minute or that time to self-reflect. Like, for some people, they have meditations in the morning.
Yeah.
That's their self-reflection time. I feel like if you don't get that, you're kind of just moving without really a direction.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you're always feeling that center, that feeling of, okay, I know what I'm doing. Because otherwise, you're just holding yourself back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one thing to be aware, but after awareness comes action, you know. So I'm aware that I am my own problem, but what am I doing about it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're just aware of it and you just, that's it, to be honest, you're just staying in your wounds. You're really not doing much past that. You're just ruminating, I am my own problem, I am my own problem. And now you really become your own problem.
Yeah, because
you know?
You're just putting that into the universe, that energy.
You're putting that into your mind, and your body is just saying, okay, we are one. You know, we are just a problem.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I say take action, figure out what the problem is. Figure out where you're holding yourself back. Figure out where the issue is stemming from. You know, I'm not asking you to go back to childhood and tell me how somebody said something to you. Like, I'm really not asking for all of that. But, you know, where is your problem coming from? Well, my problem is coming from, you know, me taking too many naps. And to be honest, that's really one of my issues right now. It kind of stems a little bit with my health issue, but I've gotten into a habit where I take my too many naps, or I fall asleep too early, so I'm not getting as much done.
Right.
I found my problem. You know, so not only, one, I identified that I had a problem and I was my own problem. Two, I identified what the problem is. My problem is I fall asleep too early and I'm not getting enough done after work. And it's bad because I'm busy throughout the day. So the times that I am home before 10 o'clock these days, it's like, yo, I've got to take advantage of that. You know, like, it's not something that's happening every single day. And if I'm falling asleep at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, waking up, going straight to work, coming home, falling asleep again, or now have to go to school, I'm not really taking time to do what I need to do, work on the podcast, work on my hair, work on, you know, a lot of other things. So for me, it's just more so, once you figure out the problem, work on the solution. And make it an attainable solution. Don't try to change your life in one day. I've tried it, I failed, and I've had to take baby steps, you know?
So would you say that you having work, school, and like 10 billion extracurricular activities, like kind of just making that harder for you to get into the solution, because you know you're your problem, but your
Honestly,
solution, like,
no. To tell you the truth, I thrive off a busy schedule.
Okay.
I love being busy. Before I went to school, even though I had to work on Ash with the podcast, even though I was working full time plus another job on the weekends, even though I was still doing stuff for Shivy and I was just doing other things in my personal and social life, I felt stagnant. I felt like something was missing. I felt like I wasn't doing enough with myself.
Really?
So I finally got into school, so now I'm a full-time student, a full-time employee. I'm working part-time in another job. I got to focus on this podcast. I have to focus on Shivy, and I have to focus on trying to, take care of my health. I finally feel like things are good.
Wow.
Like, I now feel like, all right, I'm actually doing something. And I can still tell you, with all of that busyness, I find time to do what I want to do.
That's amazing.
It's because I sleep too damn much. What I want to do is sleep, and I found the time to do it.
You see?
But that's an issue. That's truly an issue, So it's like now I'm rescheduling myself where I work out at a certain time, so I have the energy, and I'm setting an actual routine, so when I come home I know what to do.
Right.
That's another thing you can do. Set a routine. When you write down what you have to do,
Ooh.
You make it more real. You make it more attainable. These are steps,
I love that, guys. If you don't have a daily schedule, especially for a person that's like it, that not even an entrepreneur, but just have a lot going on.
Yeah.
A daily schedule of priorities. What you need to do at this very second compared to what you can do at 10 p.m. at night. Those kind of things are invaluable. Those things are really what gets you through your day, because I forget. I'm very forgetful. So if I don't write it down or just have a reminder set on my phone or something like that, I'm gonna lose it, and then that doesn't get done until the next week or whenever you choose to remember it. I think for me personally, I sleep. I have a bad sleep schedule. I
do too, but
I don't sleep enough.
I sleep from 8 to 12, up from 12 to 3 or 4, and then I wake up, go back and sleep, then wake up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, see,
it's disgusting.
I sleep consistently, but it's too fast. I sleep in an interval of 5 hours, that's it. And it's like, damn, lay back down.
Right.
like lay back down and sleep. I think I'm so jittery, so anxious about what I'm doing that my body is just like, we gotta be up. And I think my body is like reflecting negatively now, because I feel too jittery. Like my anxiety is at its peak, and it's
Have you tried? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Have you tried working out before you sleep?
I recently stopped working out because of knee issues. So I've taken a break from working out, but I used to do yoga at nights, and I do it every morning now. But definitely working out before I slept, I would say, helped out. It made my body feel like, okay, it's time to shut down.
Yeah, you wear yourself out.
It's time to relax.
That's what I did to set that sleep schedule. Dang it, you were saying something and gave me an idea about something else. Wow, it completely slipped my mind now.
You
no,
see?
I'm so upset.
Make sure you guys are writing down what your priorities are from the day before.
That's from
the day before, guys.
So I have one of my clients has bipolar. Okay. And she's often on the manic upswing. Okay. And so she's often rambling about a lot of the things she has to do, and she seldom gets it done. And she was ranting so much about so many things that she had to do. I had to stop. I said, listen, I want to work with you, but I cannot, because right now you threw 10 things at the table. You keep jumping from topic to topic, and we can't focus, And I gave her an agenda. And on an agenda, it was, a weekly agenda plus one section for the month and one section that literally said someday. Okay. And I made her sit down and write all the things that she can attain in this week. So can you get this done tomorrow? Write it down for tomorrow. Right. What is the things you want to get done within the month? Write it down in the month section. What are the things you want to get done someday? There are things you want to do, but you just know that this isn't the time.
You're not going to get to it until later.
So while having her do that, I sat back like, I need that. I need to sit down and write what I can do right now. What are the goals you can do in this very moment within this week versus what are the goals you need to get done within the month? If you have a set list of goals, that's great, but you need to be specific with your goals. You need to have SMART goals. I learned this in school. We all learned this in school.
I think we mentioned it once.
We didn't realize how important it is and how much sense it makes. You have to have a goal with time. Yeah. But even beyond, your time, let's just really get into your mind, finding out that how you are your own problem. At one point, I was ruminating. I was just like, I am my own problem. I am my own problem. I am my own problem. You also have to be able to take yourself out of that space. Yes, you cause certain problems, but you have to, exactly. Please, please, please stop coming down on yourselves as well. That is another thing that holds you back. When you're constantly coming down on yourself, nothing will ever be perfect. Perfect is imperfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect is the acceptance of your imperfection.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a quote or if I just created it, but somebody write it down. I'm gonna repeat it one more time.
Another quotable from Velly.
Perfect is the acceptance of your imperfection, and that's my definition of perfect.
Right.
If you can accept your imperfectness, that's great. You know, so understand that you do not, you know, like you are not perfect. Your project will never be perfect, but you did as best as you can. Take the time to, like Ash said, meditate, do yoga. These are all forms of therapy, by the way. So if you don't want to speak to someone, you don't have to.
Yeah.
There's, you know, there's music therapy as well. You know, really get into that. That helps a lot. Go on walk, take a break, step away from whatever is frustrating you. Sometimes the best thing you can do is take a break, step away from it, because sometimes when you step away, you clear your head and you can see the problem a different way.
I'd say my tip is self-care. Especially, it's huge for people whose minds just can't seem to settle.
Do something you love.
Do something you honestly, for women, I guess it would be like little things like beauty, like getting our eyebrows done. You know, stuff like that makes it brightens my day.
Get a shape up.
Ooh,
get a line up. You know, everyone can get their hair done and feel great about it.
Get the goatee done. Ooh,
right.
You know they have the beard steaming now.
Have that. I was just about to say, have that barber give you that massage.
Ooh, man.
You know, don't look him in the eye, but have him do it.
I can't. But that's super important.
Get your feet done, man. It feels amazing. You don't have to put nothing on your toenails. Get a clear gloss at mat.
A massage. Everyone loves massage. Not me, but everyone.
Not
loves
everyone.
massage.
Yeah. You know, but yeah, get a massage. Go on Groupon and find, you know, discount deals. Try something you've never done before but always wanted to do. Make sure you're doing one thing a week to make yourself happy.
I say a day because, you know me, my anime is on. That is how I spend my lunch breaks,
some
guys.
Some people can't do a day. Some
A
people
day?
can't do once a day. Yeah, like
wow.
Sometimes just a week. If you can do a day, do a day. If it's a tiny thing such as watch a 30-minute episode of a show,
yeah,
sure. But try to do at least a week.
Maybe an hour. Wait, I'm sorry. We have 24 hours in a day. You can't give yourself an hour? Excuse me?
On Tuesdays or Thursdays, no, I can't.
Oh, you see? That's you. I'm sorry.
Girl, I get home.
Nobody is more important than
Thursdays, I get home at like 10:30, sometimes 10:40 at night.
Oh,
I'm tired. My giving myself is sleep.
It's sleep, yeah.
And that's why I overindulge.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't do that.
Exactly. Please. That is my biggest problem.
Don't binge. That's what happens. We don't give ourselves that one time a day, and then we end up binging. Try to keep that to a minimum, guys.
Yeah. Set little breaks. Enough breaks where you don't need to, like she said, binge, but just set enough where you feel like you're making yourself happy. Because the worst is when you look back and you can't think what you did for yourself.
And what you enjoyed out of it.
Exactly.
Because you're working hard not to attain something, but to make sure you're happy in whatever you attain.
Exactly. And yeah, you're working for something. You're working in order to, you say, like, pay off this car note or whatever the case may be. You're working towards the future, yes, but on the same hand, what can you do right now? Because by the time you get there and you attain that goal, are you as happy as you thought you were? You could have been happier if you took care of yourself along the way.
I agree.
You know? So that's really it. We just wanted to make this short episode to remind you guys, take care of yourself. You know, sometimes you are your own problem, but once you become aware of that, make sure you're taking action. You are your own problem, but you can be your own solution as well.
And take breaks.
Yeah.
Give yourself a lunch break, entrepreneurs.
And give yourself
Trust
a clap
me,
on
that problem will be there. That problem will be there when you eat your food.
Right. It should be there on a full belly at least.
Please.
Alrighty, guys. This was awesome. You guys have a great day, and we will see you in the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.
As always. Bye. Love you guys. Ooh, I added a love here. Whoa, that was the first time.
I felt it. No, don't delete it. Don't delete it. This is a spiritual episode.
You better delete that love you guys part.
I was just ended.
Bye.
You know, I was gonna say I love you too. I was gonna say. because it just felt like that kind of session, you know.
It was light.
We got
into
deep.
Talking
it.
about personal shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
That's the shit